Hello, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Today, in this video, let's continue our chapter which is heat. This chapter is included in physics. Okay. In the last video lecture, we understood that what is thermometer, their structure, their principle, why we are using mercury inside the thermometer, and some interesting facts. Now today we are going to continue that thermometer once again. In this video we will going to understand types of thermometer. So basically two types of thermometer, but still I have mentioned total three. Why so? That I will tell you afterwards. The first one, the main two types of thermometer are laboratory thermometer and clinical thermometer. But nowadays people are using digital thermometer as their clinical thermometer. So that's why I didn't mention three types of thermometer. Actually, so many different types of thermometers are available, like maximum, minimum thermometer, then laboratory thermometer, clinical thermometer, digital thermometer, and some more. Okay, but in this chapter, we were going to focus on laboratory and clinical thermometer. So let's get start with the first one, that is laboratory thermometer. Laboratory thermometer is used as its name, laboratory thermometer. So it is used in laboratory for measuring the temperature of different objects. This is the first thing. The second thing is about its scale. As I told you that degree Celsius scale and degree Fahrenheit, two types of scales are there, and the SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Okay, and we can convert the units by some calculation. Okay, so I'm directly going to switch to the diagram of the laboratory thermometer and I will going to describe it over here. As you can see, two glass tubes are there. The first one glass is known as thin bore glass tube. You can see over here, this is known as thin bore glass tube. Means outer glass tube is known as thin bore glass tube, or you can just write glass tube, then also it is sufficient. Okay, and inner side the vacuum tube is available. This you can see this, it is known as vacuum tube, or it is also known as capillary tube. Why it is known as vacuum tube? Because over here complete space is present. Okay, it is, or should I say, vacuum is present and thermometer, mercury is present. So it is known as vacuum tube, or should I say capillary tube. Okay, second one over here you can see this structure. This structure is known as glass bulb. Okay, and inside this glass bulb one another bulb is there, and over here exactly you can see this black color structure. This is the mercury which is filled inside the capillary tube, and right now it is showing approximately 3 degrees Celsius. Understand? Okay, so and yeah, one more thing, this is upper fixed point and lower fixed point. What is upper fixed point? Upper fixed point is indicated as 100. Why so? Because in degree Celsius scale we discussed in the last video lecture that Celsius scientist has decided the highest temperature or highest fixed point of Celsius scale is the pure water which start boiling at temperature degree 100. Okay, so that's why the upper fixed point is 100 degrees Celsius, because at this temperature the pure water which is at sea level, it start converting into the gaseous form. Okay, so that's why it is upper fixed point. Moving to the next, that is lower fixed point. Lower fixed point is indicated at 0. Okay, so lower fixed point 0. Why so? Because at this temperature the pure water at sea level start converting into solid form. Means it freezes and converted into ice. So that's why it is selected as a lower fixed point. You might have question that if Celsius scale is between 0 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius, then why in laboratory thermometer the scale starts as minus 10 degrees Celsius and ends at 110 degrees Celsius. So you can see over here that in laboratory we are performing different experiments, and at that time the temperature of the objects are varies from object to object. So that's why for gaining proper knowledge, what happen if some object is having the temperature less than 0 degrees Celsius, or what happen if the temperature of an object or material is having above 100 degrees Celsius. So that's why we are using laboratory thermometer. Okay, and in that the temperature starts from minus 10 degree and exceed up to 110 degree. Okay, so that's why the scale is likewise from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Okay, you can see over here stem, sorry, hook. Okay, so for holding the thermometer, it is having hook which is having this kind of structure. It is mentioned over here degree Celsius. Okay, means this thermometer will showing you temperature in the unit of degree Celsius. If it is written like this, degree Fahrenheit, so it will going to show you the temperature in degree Fahrenheit. So this is the laboratory thermometer. Moving to the next, that is clinical thermometer. Clinical thermometer, as its name, clinical, means it is used in clinics. Which clinics? Hospitals and different health checkups. Okay, why so? Because it is used to measure body temperature of human body. Okay, so that's why its name is clinical thermometer. This clinical thermometer is having speciality, that is 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Its scale is starts from 35 degrees Celsius to 42. What is the reason, that I will tell you in the diagram. Okay. Next one is it has kink, and next point is that the normal temperature of human body is 37. Okay, now let's understand all these point by the diagram. The reason that why the clinical thermometer starts from 35 and ends at 42 reason is very simple, that mostly the human body is having temperature in between this, and that's why that's why the scale of the clinical thermometer starts from 35 to 42 degree Celsius, and normal body temperature of a human body is nothing but the 37 degrees Celsius exact. If I would like to tell you in Fahrenheit, so that is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Sometimes some doctors speak that उनको 104 बुखार है. So don't think that your body temperature is going to more than the boiling water. No, it's not like that. Okay, 104 बुखार मतलब 104 डिग्री फ़ारेनहाइट बुखार है. ओके, एंड हमारा नॉर्मल बॉडी टेम्परेचर फ़ारेनहाइट पे कितना होता है 98.6. ओके, सो डोंट गेट सो मच scared that इतना ज़्यादा बॉडी टेम्परेचर होता है. नो, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. ओके, एंड सेल्सियस में अगर बोलना हो तो 37 डिग्री सेल्सियस बॉडी टेम्परेचर होता है, और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अगर बुखार हो तो टेम्परेचर एक्सीड करता है 38 और 39 और 40 लाइकवाइज. अंडरस्टैंड? Moving to the next, that as I told you about the structure in laboratory, that this is a tubes are there. The first one outer tube, okay, and the glass tube is there, and the second one is inside it. This is, it is known as capillary tube, or you can say vacuum tube also. Okay, and inside it over here, this is the bulb of the thermometer. Over here the mercury is been filled. Okay, so this is known as bulb of the thermometer. Now compared to the laboratory thermometer, it is having one special structure inside the clinical thermometer. It is known as kink, or should I say constriction. What is kink? Kink means a very narrow curved structure is known as constriction. What is the reason behind this? The reason is very simple, that whenever you keep the thermometer inside your mouth, which is below the tongue, okay, so slowly and gradually it will going to measure your body temperature. But as you remove out, okay, so the mercury will start immediately. It will going to comes in a contact of room temperature, which is less compared to your body temperature. So due to that reason, the mercury start falling down. and you cannot get the exact result of your body temperature. So that's why they have created this small constriction, or should I say kink, so that it will hold this mercury up to the actual body temperature. Okay, and when you remove out, at that time also it will not going to fall down to zero. Okay, it will showing you the actual body temperature of your actual body temperature. Okay, and you can get the accurate temperature. So this is the reason why the clinical thermometer has kink. Understand? Okay, see over here also I have mentioned that why clinical thermometer has kink. So kink is a sharp twist in the something long and narrow, and it prevents the falling mercury. ओके, सो यू माइट हैव क्वेश्चन दैट मैडम सपोज हमने हमारा बॉडी टेम्परेचर देख लिया, लेकिन अब हमें वापस से दूसरे पर्सन का बॉडी टेम्परेचर मेजर करना हो तो क्या करेंगे, क्योंकि वो तो नीचे फॉल डाउन ही नहीं हो रहा है. सो आफ्टर मेजरिंग द बॉडी टेम्परेचर, डॉक्टर विल शेक द थर्मोमीटर विद अ स्लाइट जर्क. ओके, वो थोड़ा जोर से उसको ऐसे शेक करते हैं, सो दैट व्हाट विल हैपन, वो मर्क्यूरी पूरा कंस्ट्रिक्शन को ओवरलैप करके वो वापस अपने बल्ब में आ जाता है. ओके, सो लाइक दिस वे द thermometer, the clinical thermometer works. Okay, but one more thing, that mercury is a very toxic in nature. mercury बहुत टॉक्सिक होता है, मतलब जहरीला होता है. ओके, सो बाई चांस इफ अगर वो टूट जाए और वो आपके मुंह में चला जाए, सो एट दैट टाइम वो बहुत बड़ी सिचुएशन, बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है वो क्रिएट कर सकता है. ओके, सो यू माइट हैव क्वेश्चन दैट मैडम देन व्हाई वी आर यूजिंग. Nowadays we are not using it, we are using digital thermometer for measuring the body temperature. Okay, as I said you that mercury is toxic and difficult to dispose. Let me tell you my experience at my home. When I was in 7th standard, so at that time I measured the body temperature of mine, and then when I was keeping that thermometer into the cupboard, so at that time by mistake it's broken down. So due to that reason, the all mercury fall down on the surface of the floor. Okay, and in terms of small balls. When I would like to, when I tried to take that mercury in my hand, so at that time I couldn't able to hold the mercury because it is heavy metal. Okay, and it is very difficult to dispose it. So these things, keep in mind, the scientists have invented digital thermometer. Now how this digital thermometer works? Digital thermometer is having one small chip like structure. Its name is thermal sensor. Its name is thermal sensor, and this thermal sensor will going to measure the body temperature. Let me show you in photo. Nowadays due to the corona you can see that this is a temperature gun. Okay, this is very famous and you have seen now anywhere whenever you visit any shop or malls or anything. Okay, so this is known as thermometer gun. Okay, or digital temperature measuring gun. Okay, in that you just this is contactless. This is quite contactless, and due to that reason it will not going to do any kind of infection. Okay, moving to the next, a doctor which is using this thermometer, which is digital thermometer. Okay, over here one digital display is there, and over here one sensor is been fitted. Okay, so when you keep this over here the sensor is there, so when you keep it inside the mouth, it will immediately going to sense the body temperature and show the reading in this digital display. Understand? This one is used mostly in industrial purpose as well as in the cooking skill. Okay, so whenever some bakery items has been going on, so at that time for measuring the temperature of respected material, they are using such kind of device for measuring material temperature. So this is another type of digital thermometer. Madam, what is this? Is this a thermometer? No, it is not thermometer. इट इज़ अ थर्मल सेंसर. इतना सा बहुत छोटा सा आता है. ओके, बहुत ही ज़्यादा छोटा, उसका वजन अप्रोक्सीमेटली 1 ग्राम हार्डली होगा. सो इतना छोटा सा सेंसर है, वो यहाँ पे फिट किया जाता है, यहाँ पे भी है और यहाँ पे भी फिट किया जाता है, एंड इसकी वजह से आपको कोई भी चीज़ का टेम्परेचर मेजर करना हो आप इजीली कर सकते हैं. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed to learn types of thermometer. Now we are moving to the our interesting fact portion. Okay, today I am going to tell you about Dead Sea. Now what is Dead Sea? Okay, so Dead Sea is a type of sea which is located near the Israel, at the border between the Israel and Jordan. Okay, and it is quite famous, but you might feel that Dead Sea, उसका नाम ही weird है तो वो कैसे interesting होगा. Let me tell you, Dead Sea एक्चुअली में एक लेक है, वो कोई सी नहीं है. तो मैडम उसका नाम डेड सी क्यों दिया गया? उसका रीज़न ये है कि ये डेड सी इतना एक्सट्रीमली सॉल्टी है कंपेयर टू नॉर्मल सी. कोई भी बाकी के सी ले लो, उसकी कंपेयर में वो 9.6 टाइम्स ज़्यादा सॉल्टियर है. ओके, सो ड्यू टू दैट रीज़न उसको डेड सी बोला जाता है. और वो इतना ज़्यादा सॉल्टी है, इसकी वजह से क्या होता है कि वहाँ पे कोई भी क्रीचर्स नहीं रहे, सी एनिमल्स जिसको बोलते हैं, सी क्रीचर्स बोलते हैं, नॉट अ फिश नॉट ऑक्टोपस नथिंग. कोई भी सी क्रीचर वहाँ पे सर्वाइव नहीं कर सकता. हाँ, लेकिन वहाँ पे थोड़े बहुत माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म एंड algae अवेलेबल है, जिसकी वजह से आप मतलब वो एक तरीके से हेल्प करते हैं वहाँ पे, लेकिन वो भी नियर बाय रीजन्स में अवेलेबल है. ओके, सो वहाँ पे कोई सी क्रीचर ना होने की वजह से उसका नाम दिया गया है डेड सी. दिस इज द फर्स्ट रीजन. मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट, दैट इज, हाँ, ये कहाँ पे लोकेट है, तो ये भी एक इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट है कि अर्थ का जो सबसे लोएस्ट पोर्शन है वहाँ पे ये डेड सी अवेलेबल है. ओके, दो ये सॉल्टी वाटर है बट बहुत ज़्यादा मिनरल्स में रिच है, और उसी की वजह से यहाँ पे लोग स्पेशली सन बाथ लेने के लिए आते हैं. इनके मड को स्किन के ऊपर लगाते हैं. ड्यू टू दैट रीज़न आपकी बॉडी में वो बहुत सारे हेल्थ बेनिफिट्स प्रोवाइड करता है. एंड लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, दैट ये वाटर इतना ज़्यादा एक्सट्रीम सॉल्टी है कि अगर आप इसमें डूबना चाहो फिर भी आप डूब नहीं सकते. कोई भी नॉर्मल सी हो, उसमें कोई भी इंसान अगर उसको स्विम करना नहीं आता है तो वो आराम से डूब जाता है. लेकिन डेड सी ऐसा सी है कि वहाँ पे ऐसा लेक है कि वहाँ पे आप ट्राई करोगे फिर भी, आप कितना भी कूदोगे या कुछ भी ट्राई करोगे, लेकिन आप हमेशा उसके ऊपर तैरोगे ही, आप उसमें डूब नहीं सकते. डूबने के लिए सिर्फ छोटी सी कंडीशन है कि अगर बाई चांस अगर वो आपके मुंह के अंदर चला जाता है सॉल्टी वाटर या ऐसा कोई सर्कमस्टेंसेस हो, तो वो सर्कमस्टेंसेस के अंदर ही डूब सकते हैं, और उसकी पॉसिबिलिटी 10 में से हार्डली हाफ टाइम होगी. Okay, so like this way, this Dead Sea is quite interesting. I hope you found this video interesting. Next time I will come with the new topic of our chapter along with some interesting fact and quiz question. So get ready for that. Till then, just keep smiling and have a nice day. Bye.